Hello, and on today we will be looking at Percy in the real steam version. Alright, this is the real steam Percy. It says Percy makes real steam. Yeah, there's Percy. There's some water stuff going on, a water tank, and looks like a water droplet or something. Okay, so it says it's time to race full steam ahead. Watch Percy produce real cool to touch steam as he speeds along the rails. Use the included dropper to fill Percy with water, and as he moves forward, he'll sprout two different plumes of steam from his funnel, a continuous stream or a sporadic puffs. Okay, so look at that. All right, so let's see how it is. Let's see what you got to do. It says what? Remove the dropper, fill with water, use the dropper to fill. It says Thomas right here. That's a mistake. It should say Percy right there. This is Percy, but that's okay. Fisher Price, that's okay. And then there's also, it says also available, and it has a picture of Thomas right there. But right there, it should say Percy. But anyway, all right, and then there's a picture of Percy on the back. Okay, real steam Percy. We got to see how this works, okay? We are going to be unboxing him. Let's get him out of the box. See what he does and what he's got to say. Let's see. All right. Let's look at the instructions really quick, okay? And it says how to fill the water with steam, okay? So then it shows you get a cup of water. It's best to use cold distilled water rather than tap water. Tap water can cause mineral deposits in the mechanism of the toy. Never use hot water. You hear that? Now, one would think steam, use hot water. So pay attention. No hot water. Cold water, distilled water is best. Tap water can be used, but you're at a little bit of a risk, okay? My suggestion is if you don't drink the tap water that comes out of your faucet, wherever you live at, then I wouldn't use it in this Percy, all right? That's my suggestion, okay? All right, it says insert the dropper into the water hole found next to the engine's funnel. Gently squeeze the water dropper slowly, filling the boiler a little at a time. Stop filling when the boiler is full. The engine is now ready to puff steam as it chugs along. All right, now they have one of these is a water hole. Now I'm going to show you. Right here it says water hole, then it has an X for air vent, and then there's a funnel. So there's three different openings on this Percy, okay? And then there's a button for you to push for him to start, okay? So before we even start, let's talk about that. Okay, here's Percy with his smiley face. See Percy, and with no buffers painted. No other things too, but we'll talk about that later. But on the top, take a great long look. Okay, there are three different openings. Okay, one is where you put the water. One is the funnel where the water comes out, the steam comes out, and the other is just simply an air vent. Do not get these mixed up. Okay, when you are facing Percy towards the front, the one on the right, on your right, is a air vent. No water is to go in here, okay? No water. This is an air vent. This is the funnel where the steam comes out. No water in there. So when you fill him, you only fill him on the left side, which is the water hole, when he is facing forward. So this is like, if you know a boat language, you got port and starboard. Starboard side is when he's facing front to the right, and port is when he's facing front is on the left. So that whichever way you're facing on a boat, you know which one is left and which one is right when they're talking about it. Okay, same thing. On the port side, the left side when the boat, or when Percy is facing forward, this is where you put the water at. Okay, it's a little bit bigger than the air vent hole. can see there's the air vent hole, there's the water hole, okay? Don't get them mixed up, and don't get in the habit of putting water in where the steam is to come out, okay? Now, this big old engine, because it's bigger in size than a standard one, let's see, let's take a quick look. There is your regular Percy. Okay, fat-wise, they are not different. Length-wise, this one is a little bit longer, the steam one, and you can see up here, his housing for his face and all that is definitely longer. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger in size because it has to do more. It takes 3 AAA batteries for this guy, 2 for all the other ones. This one takes 3 AAA batteries, okay? And underneath looks different too, okay? Anyway, skip all the talking and all this. Let's put some water in this guy and get him into motion and see what he has to offer, okay? All right, so they could have made his funnel a little taller, man. But anyway, okay, I'm not gonna complain. We're gonna see if he has what it takes. Let's take a look at the other pieces. This is a simple water tank with a place for you to put the dropper in, okay? So from the side, it looks like a water tank. And this is the little dropper. Let me take that out. This is the little dropper. Now, side note, I always have to point out stuff when it comes to me. Now, they have a water tower set that they made. Wouldn't it have been nice if they made another one, since this one came out before the Steam Percy, but we made another one where you could put actual water in, and you could actually, the little people in your lives, and if you're a little person, you could load up Percy and or Thomas or other steam engines straight from the water tower into there. That's just my suggestion. But anyhow, just something to think about. Something to think about. All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna take this cup of water. I'm gonna take this dropper, I'm gonna squeeze it, put it in the water. All right, so then you take this dropper and you put it on here. And you fill the boiler up, okay?
Stay on track. You're on time.
That's your job.
This is the perfect place to leave my cars.
Loading and unloading zone only.
my job to deliver the mail.